Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, guys. Today I think we could go through some currencies. So not just one, but we will discuss short-term stuff that could be maybe interesting today because today's Friday. Hardly we will keep the trading positions for the weekend. So that's why we are interested on Friday some short-term stuff that could be finished during the one session. So first I would like to start from our stop on the New Zealand dollar that we have discussed yesterday. So everything is going well. As you can see, indeed, market is forming here the compounded retracement. So this is the 30-minute chart, guys. Just to remind you, take a look at hourly chart. That's our hand shoulders pattern that we have discussed, and we said that probably somewhere in the same area where the left bottom, the bottom of the left shoulder stands, we should get some entry opportunity to position ourselves to the possible hand shoulders and maybe ABCD upward action. So that's the suggestion that we have on the New Zealand dollar. Because in fact, this action on the daily chart is bullish engulfing pattern. Usually bullish engulfing tells the shape of the ABCD on the intraday charts. Currently, guys, we could estimate the potential target with more precision. So if we'll drop to the 30-minute chart, we will see that we have this ABC top pattern. And 100% extension EB equals CD target stands precisely at the major 72.65 fib support. That low to this top, 618 support here. So that creates the agreement support. It's a very good area where we could think about the taking the long position. Meantime, this action that we see here doesn't show signs of thrust. Mostly reminds the shape of some kind of flag pattern or something of that sort. So some kind of the bearish continuation pattern is forming here. It means that market has a chance to drop further here and complete our ABCD. That's what we will be watching for in New Zealand dollar. Another short-term stop we have on the Great British Pound, but it's really very short-term. It probably should be finished in a few hours. We take a look that the Great British Pound shows really very weak action. It hasn't even shown respect to the confidence support. So recall that here we've got actually the confidence support. It's no response. And we thought maybe market will form at least the hand shoulders. But no response has happened. Market has just collapsed down. Here is another area where the same kind of the bounce could happen. But first, on the intraday charts, it seems that market could show some minor leg downwards continuation here. Because market stands in a very tight range. And on the 4-hour time frame chart, we have definitely the signs of the bearish dynamic pressure. So take a look something of that sort. So market has dropped, flat action, but trend has showed bullish. So we can see some kind of the consolidation was forming here. The same we have here. Drop, again, sideways consolidation that we have. Trend has turned bullish, but price action is not. So it means that market could show a minor downward drop, and at least to the 128.25, 128.30 area, because the dynamic pressure suggests the taking out of the lows. So it is minimal target of this pattern. Maybe market will drop even further. We do not know, but that's just minor target that we could use during today's session. Besides, as you can see, this natural support resistance area stands in the same level. It's also previous lines we see here. This was resistance, support again, broken down, resistance, support, and again it will be supporting here. So maybe market will drop it, will break it. I don't know, but that's the target that we could use for today's session. So what we have on the hourly chart? On the hourly chart of Great British Pound, we have the pattern that calls us the 222 sell. So we have the drop down, ABCD retracement inside of this initial leg, and that calls us the 222 sell godly pattern. It suggests a downward continuation. Also, maybe market will form here something greater. So you can see this could become the bottom line. For example, if it will be the left wing of the butterfly. That could become here, or here it could become right wing, because 127 extension of this wing stands approximately the same area, 128.25. So that's the short-term stop that we have on the Great British Pound. And finally, on the Japanese yen, guys, we have the pattern that looks very nice. So it's this hourly chart of the Japanese yen, and this is Gartner's GBPUSD pattern. So it's just some upward bounce. So definitely it has appeared probably due to the terrorist attack in Spain and in Barcelona. So some demand on the safe haven assets increased. So you can see the action on the Swiss franc. It's just some doom and gloom action. It's very significant swings there. So first on the up and to the downside. The same on the Japanese yen. Initially it was very nice rally and has been triggered by the relief on the North Korea situation. But recently, as you can see, 2 attacks day by day in Spain. It's really pressed probably on the Japanese yen. Maybe some other factors also exist. But whatever it will be, whatever it is, so we have the pattern that's forming here is Gartner's GBPUSD. But actually, guys, on the high time frames, on the daily chart, on the weekly chart, I did not see any really bullish signs. So it would be necessary to take the long position. That's why probably, since this is the bullish pattern, but overall situation mostly stands bearish on the Japanese yen. If you still would like to use this, take some short-term target. Do not focus on some really high upward continuation, some kind of large A, B, CDs or something of that sort. Trying to use some minor target. First target could become equal to the risk. Risk here will be 109.06. Bottom is 108.70. So here we have approximately 35 pips. Stop 40 pips. So use the 40 pips at least the minimum target for the half of the position, then move your stop to the break even and keep the rest of the one maybe to the next retracement, maybe 6-1 inch retracement of the cycle will be sufficient. So that just do not mirror this position. This is very short-term stop, mostly tactical stop. It's not based on some fundamental background we have on the high time frames. This is just a very short-term, maybe some relief after the significant drop to the terrorist attacks or something of that sort. Nothing really serious. So as you can see, a lot of different minor setups we have today for trading. So think about it. Maybe we will choose something for trading. So let's see what we'll get today, and see you next week in weekly research.